Stocks in the deep. So we'll look at CLRB, AEVA, METC, and GNLN. So we'll begin with CLRB, down 30% in this regular session of the 1st of July 2025. Let's see whether we can find any news. Midday decliners. Select Biosciences shares drop after 6 million public offering price, $6 million public offering prices. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's what we're looking at. So we have this is the 4 hour chart. Um, High prices expected to maybe begin to kick in by tomorrow, the 2nd of July, and projected to kick in and even accelerate further by Tuesday, the 8th of July, and maybe test the highs of around $6.3 or thereabout, or even slightly higher. No guarantee that that will be the case. We have 4.69 downward projection. Earlier we had 7.1. Okay, I'll begin with the list of them all. This was just yesterday, the 30th of June. We had 4.69, 5.61, 7.1, 9.41, 10.52, and 11.20. Yeah, those were in play yesterday. Who knows what they're surely they're not in play at the moment, but they're very relevant. They're relevant. This if the stock begins to rebound, it will call on these prices, it will call on these resistances, because there is a reason why they came up there. Yeah, there's a reason why they came up there. They're all calculated using Fibonacci projections. But it's not as simple as that. They're calculated using pivots. I've forgotten how to indicate where the pivots are. So sometimes you can have the numbers like almost close to each other, because they're not absolutely each projection is not absolutely derived from a defined sequence. It's just a mix of derivations that some of them are still relevant. So when they are projected, the algos may still consider some of them relevant. So they may still be reiterating a particular projection, and they also you find out they're also projecting another projection from a different set of projections it has done before, because these projections are come in sets. So you may find out they are interwoven. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So do we need to bother? We can just quickly dash and have a look at its market grid and see what's going on with it. Okay. So we have the price is at 4 point. Okay. So the stock is currently within its. Okay. We have lower prices still in play here. The stock is within its. It's in its resistance zone, 4.97. So this is where it is in between the R2 and R1. So if you like, you could say that there's a possibility that it could still, print lower prices. So, but all in all, yeah, the market grid has expanded to ensure that if it begins to dip further, they can contain it. Yeah. So, but all in all, it's still within its resistance zone. So we have to consider also all these prices as well, even with the ones we have mentioned earlier on, going all the way to 5.85. So we have a decent amount of prices to look into here. So some of them are here already. Some of them are on this Fibonacci projection here, going by what was in play yesterday. So um, yeah. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and have a look at AEVA. Okay, AEVA is down 27.73%. I think yesterday it spiked, yeah. So this is a correction from yesterday's gains. Uh, let's see whether we can find some news there. AEVA. Let me remove the market grid for a while. Yeah, yesterday printed this high of 37.78. Is that what we have here? We have 39.16. Okay, this was on the 26th. No, wasn't even yesterday. Okay, so the stock has been, let's see now. It's been printing higher prices. It's just correcting today. Let's see. There don't seem to be any fresh news. Okay, profits are optional again. Head on. Okay, okay. Let's see. This is an outline. Let's see whether we can find anything here concerning AEVA. There might be something here, but let's see. Yeah, there is something here. You can see it's mentioned here. Let's see. Okay. What do companies like Enlight, AE Tech, AEVA Tech, and Alstar have in common? Aside from snazzy sounding names, they are all among the 10 unprofitable US companies whose shares were up at least 200% since the current rally began on the 9th of April. Few money making ones have done so well. Okay, could that be why it's down today? So, well, caution is warranted as well. Unprofitable, and they are doing well. Sometimes people, uh, um, yeah, we just have to be careful. It doesn't really follow the technicals. Sometimes can be a bit detached from the fundamentals. We know very a lot of companies that were not never. I mean, Amazon stock was doing well before it ever declared profits, but this is no Amazon, and every company is unique, even if they are absolutely in the same market, the same. I mean, let's just say two retail establishments, but each company is totally unique. Yeah, so we haven't no fresh news as such, but one thing has been pointed out there is that it doesn't seem to be a profitable business. So this is what we have. We have 34.66 upper projection. Yeah, and as things stand right now, we have what looks like an accumulative cycle towards the highs of, towards 30.76 by Thursday, the 10th of July. No guarantee that that will be the case. It may also decline somewhat to 27.19 by the 11th of July. These are just extrapolations. No guarantee that they will turn out to be that way. Okay, let's see. On the line trend on this 4 hour chart is strongly bullish. Let's see on its daily chart what we have. Yeah, it's equally strongly bullish. Yeah, it's equally strongly bullish. Yeah, on the line trend, strongly bullish. Okay, let's see now. Let me see where something I'm going to check now. Okay, so given what has happened today, down 26.99%, the price pressure momentum of its 10-day moving average is still in trend mode. Trend mode is from 0.25, and all the derivatives are still intact, indicating that this decline is not in the as things stand right now. It hasn't hit home that much that far. It hasn't hit home that well. So you can see lower prices extrapolated. This is in contrast to what we have on the 4 hour chart. Lower prices are relentlessly expected to keep printing up till Tuesday, 12th of August. Okay, let's have a look at METC. METC down 21.54%. Yesterday it spiked. Yeah, it spiked yesterday to the highs of 15.9. And, as a matter of fact, today's, okay, yeah, have I not seen the stock today? Okay, spiked to the highs of 15.9, and then, yeah, plunged back. Well, it happens. Yes, it happens. Not This is not strange. This is not unusual. So it has given up close to 50% of all the gains around. So it's just gone from being, being let's just printing on intraday highs to giving up everything, and now in the red. Let's see what we have. This is the line trend is now bullish, but not strongly bullish, and there has been um, printing higher prices since early April, and this is yesterday. Yeah, and okay, it's just pulled back now. So the extrapolation of its 3-day moving average is that it's expected projected to cycle back, cycle accumulatively um, towards the highs. It's the levels coming from. This is expected to be from okay. Well, lower prices I have to point out are expected to keep printing up till Thursday, so it's expected to begin to cycle back on Monday, the 7th of July. No guarantee that that will turn out to be exactly as I've just pointed it out. 11.53 is an upper projection, and let's see now. Let's have a look at this. Okay, yeah, it's gone from it's no longer in trend mode. The 10-day moving average is now severely bearish, but the derivatives are still intact, holding up in the hope of things changing. Okay, it seems it didn't have enough it didn't have enough it hadn't, or is it maybe relative to yeah, I think, okay, yeah, I think amongst the stock, the price has fallen below its 10-day moving average. That's another factor. That's why we have this negative price. Yeah, that's another factor. Yes, yeah, yes, it has dropped below that. So it has gone from being positive to negative. Yeah, so yeah, okay, we can just quickly add the market grid here on this daily chart and see the range it is trading. Okay, it's trading outside of its market grid. So it's also, and sometimes it can be even naturally or usually you would expect that it's indicating that it might rebound back into the price channel. You could, this extrapolation of its 3-day moving average seem to be validating that assumption, or yeah, it seems to be validating that. But at the same time, it could also mean that it may continue to print lower prices, given that it's already out there already. It's, yeah, given that it has shown some weakness, you would naturally expect, yes, indeed, that the weakness will abate, but at the same time, it may continue to do so, and that's also what the algos are suggesting, that it will continue to print up till Thursday, the 3rd of July, over okay, for the 3rd of July. 4th of July is not a trading day, so yeah, so okay, so that's what we have. Okay. Um, okay, let's quickly have a look at the 4 hour chart and see. On the 4 hour chart, we have that by tomorrow, in the post market session of today or pre market session of tomorrow, it may begin to rebound. And yeah, it may begin to rebound, but may not sufficiently hold. It's more of a new, if you like, more of a neutral. Okay, well, it's a mix of things. More of an accumulative and a distributive reaction from then on. Yeah. So But the market grid is indicating. Okay, let's get the projections it has here. We have 14.20, 15.57, 16.42. The market grid is indicating other prices as well, lower prices added to that. So the market grid, I think, complements what the Fibonacci projections are saying. We have 9.06, 9.46, 9.92, 10.37, 11.19, 11.64, 12.1, 12.50. So yeah, it's still trading within the market grid, 10.20, right in the support zone. So yes, an indication that it could continue to print lower prices as well. Yet at the same time, it could also mean that it may find a bottom, or it may rebound. So just keep observing, just keep on observing. That I would rather be on the pessimistic side, and maybe expect that it may continue to print lower prices. Okay, so let's see what we have on this GNLN. GNLN down 20.75. Let's see. 20.75. It has been consolidating for some time. Let's see what we have here. We have 8.43 upper projection. No guarantee that that will be the case. Market greed is between 2.94, 3.5, 3.50, 4.12, 4.74, 5.86, 6.48, 7.1, 7.66, and then if you include the Fibonacci projection of 8.43. Lower prices are expected to keep printing. I can't see the bottom down there. Yeah. Top market decliner. Yesterday, Green Lane bolsters global sales effort with appointment of Mike Hinton as executive vice president sales. Pre-market decliners. Let's see. Green Lane shares down 18% pairing Monday's rally. Okay. We could still have a look at the 4-hour chart and see what it has in store. Yeah, it's been consolidating for like since forever. So here the market grid is also contracting, and lower prices expected to play out. So it's going to have a distributive contraction. Ultimately, it may have a distributive contraction going into Monday, the 7th of July. Okay, so let's see what the Fibonacci projection is saying. We have 4.98, 5.78, 6.28, and then if you include the market grid, these ones here, you have 4.61, 4.44, 4.24, 4.04, 3.68, 3.48, 3.28, 3.11. It's at 4.18 right now, so it's right in its resistance zone. Yeah, so it could hold up there, or it could even attempt to print lower prices. And I really can't say surely. Yeah, so have a look at these stocks and see what you make of them. Just be careful. You know, I think AEVA is one of those stocks that has been printing high prices, but not really profitable. This does not technicals. If buyers decide to buy, they will buy regardless of what the fundamentals are. But just be aware as well that some of these stocks that sometimes you could say not well known, and the stock the price is just continuously creeping up, something dodgy may happen. But if it's a well-known stock, maybe a stock that has, not profitable, but partnering with, well, it's a bit unfair to say that maybe partnering with Nvidia, always in the news, this company is not making profit yet, but partnering with Nvidia, everybody's, if you like, to some extent, critical of it. I mean, auditing it, in their own small ways. They're not, yeah, they're in the eyes of everybody, and they're creeping up up the charts because I mean, even the likes of Peloton and Peloton, no, and yeah, Peloton. Remember during the pandemic, and Snowflakes, and even Palantir. These were not hidden stocks. They were well promoted. I mean, remember, I'm not being fair in my theory. It does. They don't. They may not have the funds to get their popularity out there. So, but it's also good that some of these things. Sometimes if their stock is strongly bullish, but they're not delivering fundamentals, you also have to, yeah, be skeptical as well too. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video.